good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is keeping well. We are going to be setting up something different today in stream. We've actually got a complete... Right, okay, you're going to laugh at this, guys and girls, alright? I forgot I got a quest too. Yeah, I completely forgot I had a quest too. So, let me just sort the camera out. Ignore the mess. Let me just put this here. Or switch over scene into... to call it. And we'll add a camera on. Right, we need to mirror that because is that the right way? No, it's not. Need to mirror it. Transform. Flip. We'll also need to put a filter on there. An alpha mask. What the hell is that song? Goes in projects. And it was overlays, terminal, graphic files, red, webcam masks. And we'll do that. Awesome. Now we just gotta drag it down here. Hold on, let me just turn the main screen off 1 second. I'll turn off the chat so I can just see a little bit better. There we go. I think that's sorted, I believe. Is it or is it not? We'll leave it like that for the time being. But yeah, anyway, we are going to be going and using the Quest 2, which is currently on charge over there. We're going to be literally having a ganders at utilizing the Quest 2 and enjoying a bit of Where shall we put this? We'll put it here for the time being. We'll put chat up there. But yeah, we're going to go get the Quest 2 going. It's currently on charge as we speak. Now, the idea with this, the idea with the Quest 2 is it's going to act as like a Tobii eye tracker, which kind of like a lot. So yeah, once that's all charged up, we'll go through the setup. But for the time being, we can chill. We're just going to chill for a little bit. Now, actually, no, we'll wait to go through all of the bits and bobs that you're going to need. One won't work. It is cool. Using VR is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Do we do two actually? Stream elements. We'll try it on the chat in 2 screen, ladies and gents. (1920 by 1080). Boom. There we go. Click save. Add video cab. Existed. We'll go with that bad boy. And I wonder if I can add media source, terminal cam. Alright. Nearly there. So I wonder if I change that to that. We'll leave it like that for the time being. Right, anyway, so we are, like I say, going to be going and testing the Quest 2 today. Sorry about that little setup. And yeah, it's going to be good fun. We're going to go in and have a look at setting up a Quest 2 with PC. So it's currently on charge. We have got a router behind me up here, which has got 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So it should be alright. It's running at about 900 meg a second, the internal network speed at the moment. So we might as well start by showing you guys and going into the software. Warm welcome to everyone that is watching this back or watching this live. We are going to be running through how to do a few things. So if you have just joined us, we are going to be going and looking at setting up that Quest 2 as mentioned. One second. Redo that. So welcome and thank you for watching this back today. We're going to be setting up the Quest 2 with Star Citizen. So we've got the Quest 2 on charge here, but we're going to go through the software first of all that you need. So on the Quest 2, what you're going to need to do is purchase a bit of software called Virtual Desktop. Don't buy it from here. Don't buy it from Steam. Make sure you get the one that's actually on the headset itself. So once you do that, that's going to allow you to use your Quest 2 wirelessly with your PC as if it's a fully fledged PC headset. Once you've done that, what we're going to do is go to this link here. We'll post it. It should already be in the description, but I'll post it in the chat there. You're going to download this bit of software. It's called OpenTrack, and this is going to integrate with STEAMVR and basically pick it up and trick STEAMVR and games to think that you're using a track IR setup. So once that headset's all charged, we'll go and basically show you that in game. We've obviously got a few settings to change in game, but once you got that set up, you'll actually be able to mirror if your left and right aren't set up properly as well. You'll be able to do that mirror as well. So I'll click stop at the moment, just so then if it basically loses center, you can just click stop start. You can probably check a binding in here for that, to be fair. We'll probably be able to set a keyboard binding. We'll have to find one that's not used in Star Citizen to do that. Then you can obviously have a look at all the different settings here. So we've got a bit of smoothing built into that as well. So we're just going to turn the camera off just for a second, ladies and gents. Wherever it is, there it is. We'll get the thumbnails back on while we're just waiting. Welcome to everyone that has joined us. We'll probably go and chill in the Discord for a little bit, actually. Hey, what's good, everyone? So I completely forgot about something. Does anyone have a Quest 2 in here? Well, the Quest 2, you can hook up with Star Citizen and play in VR. Nice thing with Quest 2 though, being wireless. Well, normally if someone's got an Index, they've normally invested in the ceiling brackets as well for the, you know, like the cable things. So you're normally good if you got to be in. My mate, yeah. They're very useful though. Yeah. Pimax is incredible. Let's have a quick look. Is it a 5K Super? Yeah, they've got it. It's here. The Reality 12K QLED. Wow. That's just insane. That's good, actually. I didn't know that. It's good. That is good. It's a nightmare. I watch... I don't know if you guys have heard of a chap called The Mystical on YouTube. I watch him every now and then because he did a lot of the Quest 2 and he got an opportunity to test out some of the Pimax on it. And he said even, like, when it come to messaging them to send the headset back to him, it was a nightmare. Yeah. They've actually got some, like, Switch Steam Deck looking like thing here. The Pimax Portal. Yeah. Oh, the Connect, yeah. You got the version 1 Connect, which was a 360, which was like all round. I mean, if you got the one that was like flat, you know, like a rectangle, then you got the Xbox One version 2 Connect. Does anyone something interesting with the Connect? I don't know if you ever tried this, if you still got it, but if you like making music, there's a guy I watched on YouTube where because you got like, I think it's 6 or 9 axis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can actually use it to have air hands, basically. It's really cool, and I didn't even realize they use it in the military to. We had a few remote control rovers that went around with a Xbox Connect on top, and it would fully 3D map the room out for them. No, so it would do a 3D map of a room, basically. So because it's got LiDAR, yeah, that's it. Yeah. What are you guys up to at the moment, anyway? What are you guys up to in game? One, Once I got the headset charged up a bit more, I'll be in game if anyone wants to do some space pew pew. Well, this is a thing. I've watched a couple of videos on. Well, I've had a look at the this video, and what you have to do is you set up a custom resolution in the control panel. So like these 4 here, oh, you can't see it because of webcam things in a way. These 4 here are the custom ones I've set up. Yeah. So I will be not right now. I'm on viewing it on my monitor at the moment. But when I'm in game, what you do? So you're in your control panel, like if you're using NVIDIA, you set up a custom resolution under control panel, display, change resolution, customize, and then when you're in game, what that does is, on your resolution drop down, it gives you that option for these resolutions. Yes. Yeah, unless you got a Pimax 8K. Yeah. Now, the cool thing is, because obviously the Valve Index... what was the resolution per eye? I can't remember again now. Yeah, that's it. Meta are on to me, but like, how dare you mention another headset? It was the Valve Index resolution. They have. Bless me. So they've actually changed it. You don't need to actually have a Facebook account anymore. So you're actually okay on the Valve Index, right? Because your combined eye resolution is 2880 by 1600. Now, one of the custom resolutions I've set up, yeah, I know it's not the same as a 4K monitor or anything like that, but to be able to, Is it like side quest? Is it like side quest? Or it's like a side bootloader, so it allows you to do shit with a headset that you're not supposed to do. That's badass. That's pretty cool, so you can actually have full emulation of different devices. Because that's one thing I worried about with Pimax when I was watching the original reviews. Well, I was going to say, actually, is there anyone that can actually come in with you? Because a better way to do what you're doing is get someone to come into the hangar with you, get in the ship, request landing launch permission, get out the ship, they get in it, fly out. And then you can just run back in and do that quicker. No, I mean, with what you were saying. Alright, I'm going to shoot off and try this VR, so I shall speak to you all soon. Enjoy your little refinery session. I will be, yeah. No, it'll be full of VR. It's head tracking, basically. So, I'll be full screen in my VR headset, and it'll be like... But I can also do it on foot as well. It's literally going to make it like real life. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but it's not a screen per se. It's... Here, let me show you. Let me show you. Here, let me show you. You watching the screen right now in Discord? So this is what it's going to be like. Mm-hmm. Right. I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace out. So, let's go and get this headset on. We'll go and check the battery quickly. I just forgot what I'm going to do about the speakers, but oh no, that's fine. Right. I am on my PC. I use that again? Oh yeah, that was it. So now what I need to do is add the headset as can I hear myself? Well, oh wait, now I can. Quiet. Think that's gonna work? Yeah, that's working. Yeah, that's what I need. Right. Turn the noise gate down a little bit. And now what I need to do is quit the SteamVR. That's what I need to do is quit SteamVR. But I forgot how you do that. How do I get the keyboard up? There we go. So we'll press the Windows button. I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Windows button. Go to that. Click Start. There we go. So we've got that moving. Awesome. How are we doing on OBS? Okay, so now we hide a main game. Change that to Stars Citizen. Boom. That should now be loaded up. Nice. Right, now we go to comms. Go all the way up to the top. Change that to track IR. Get rid of the keyboard. Okay, so track IR. Enabled, auto calibrate on feet. Enable roll. I think we're good to go. Am I missing something? Persistent universe. Enter. I feel like I'm missing something. Let me check, because I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, we're just spinning at the moment, so... It looks like that's crashed, so we're going to have to just close that, relaunch it again. Just check I've not missed a step in this video, so you click start. STEAMVR crashed. How does he get it to do that though? That's what I don't get.
On your headset. The first is using the right hand controller, point above the top of the screen within the virtual desktop app to expose a menu of icons. The first icon will allow you to lock the screen to your head position, and this will essentially make the screen follow your head. Click that and also adjust the size by selecting the size change icon.
So headlock, there we go, and then he's saying near the right side of that menu and stretch the screen to fully fill your sight. Once you have done this and go back to the screen, you will see that when you move your head, the screen covering your entire vision moves with you, and you start to perceive that you are in the environment instead of having the environment move around you. You can now get up of the seat and try walking around to see how it feels. It takes time to get used to being able to move your head independently of moving your body with the keyboard and mouse. But once you get the hang of it, it will become natural. So, enjoy VR. Okay, so
a loving attention to detail doesn't quite seem to describe the craft that you'll experience if you've ever seen Star Citizen ships up close and personal, the cumulative effect of which creates a sense of immersion that is not present in many games out there today, even finished ones. And so it should come as no surprise then that some backers go the extra mile, picking themselves up a stick, throttle, and set of pedals to fly the ships with in a sort of simulated experience. Hey guys, I'm Morphologist, and recently Monster Tech, a mount manufacturer, reached out to me about trying out some of their products. I love the offer, but unfortunately at the time I actually didn't own a throttle and stick setup myself, so I turned them down. And then something strange happened. They came back to me with an offer I couldn't refuse. They were going to send me out not only the mounts, but a set of T16000 sticks from Thrustmaster along with a throttle. And that was just too darn generous, and better yet, with no strings attached. Didn't have to make a video or even mention the fact that this happened. But of course, seeing as how they were so generous, and I'm pretty sure that this was their game, I am creating a video on it, because it is such a cool thing to have experienced. It really has transformed my connection with the game, making me feel more connected with the ship, and creating an overall more enjoyable experience. And so I wanted to take this opportunity to create a video to share with you how this mount system works, and then my overall experience with it, so maybe if you're thinking about getting a set of sticks yourself, whether or not it's worth it. And if by the end you found this video enjoyable or informative, and you think I deserve it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me grow the channel. So one of the problems for me and why I've been hesitant about actually getting a HOTAS setup is that I don't have a lot of desk space. I've got 2 PCs, 2 mouse and keyboards on my setup because I do a lot of streaming. And so when Monster Tech talked to me about a mount that they had that they wanted to send out to me, being chair mounted, I was really intrigued. So the cool thing about these things is that they actually fold away to the side when I don't want to use them. But when I'm ready to use my setup, I can actually fold them back into place and lock them with a really cool swivel mount adapter. And so that makes it really viable for me to have this setup and still be able to do other things. The construction of the mounts themselves are pretty solid. I believe it's a mix of steel and aluminum. The brackets themselves are aluminum, this bar right here. And then that actually all attaches to a plate that goes in between your seat and your actual base. And this mount, as I understand it, is universal for most chairs. I think they've got a list on their website if you're interested. But the question then remains, is it worth it? Should you get yourself a dual stick or a stick and throttle setup? Because even these entry-level Thrustmaster T16000s are not cheap. They go for about $130 on Amazon last I saw them, and then you add in the mounts and you've spent quite a bit of cash. Well, I'm happy to report that the new flight system in 310 has made the flight experience a heck of a lot better. Even if you're flying with mouse and keyboard like I used to, you're going to enjoy it a lot more, especially with the new targeting system. More than that, though, is the changes to fixed weapons. That has made it so that fixed weapons have a bit of a soft lock if you get really close to the crosshair. This is a net effect of making fixed weapons all the more useful in actual PvP combat, but even better than that is that now people who use sticks will have a good chance to compete with mouse and keyboard users, because mouse and keyboard is a bit more
engaging now.
So you're able to get your crosshair directly on that little pip to get those registered hits. So then you might be wondering, if that's the case, then what's the point of using the stick and throttle setup other than the immersion? Well, in my experience from having played this past weekend with this setup, I've been able to pull off maneuvers that I could never have done with a mouse and keyboard. And I think what it comes down to is that the sticks that I'm using are allowing me to vary my thrust in multiple directions simultaneously, something that I can't physically do on a keyboard setup. Furthermore, I'm able to very gradually roll my ship, something that's not possible with mouse and keyboard either, because it's either on or off for full maximum roll. This, I think, in reflection, has allowed me to track targets better in dogfights, which is really the game, isn't it? If you're in a dogfight with another player or a pretty skilled AI, then you want to keep that guy in your crosshairs. You don't want to ever let him get out of there, because if you do, and he gets behind you, well, he might let loose a missile at you, or get those very powerful fixed weapons trained directly on your hip. But I want to come back to the actual experience again, because I know for some people it's about whether or not you have an advantage, but really you cannot overlook just how much more enjoyable it can become with a actual HOTAS or HOTAS setup like what that just isn't present with mouse and keyboard that gets you into it. It's, you know,
We'll have to play around with that, make it a little bit more responsive. Alright, let's get back in. God, it feels weird coming out of that now. So is our ship damaged? I can't actually tell.
Hydrogen fuel at 75%.
It might be. Let's go and have a look at getting some missions done anyway. Call to arms. We might be damaged as hell, so we'll risk it with a high-risk target. So apparently it's over at Celiant. Contracts manager. We'll go to accepted. We'll go to track. We'll find this bad boy. We'll find out where Joe is. Now I'm just going to stop the stream and start it again. So just bear me a second on YouTube.
Classified.
Oh yeah, and a quick shout out to the sponsors. Go check them out today. One sec. YouTube studio of a YouTube variety. Well, we can have it like that actually. You then can see a bit of the PC. We'll close this off. And we'll close that off. Restream. 1 second, stream. Sorry about this. Do 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 do.